Okay, y'all. So, hello. How y'all doing? For whatever reason, the last live got cut. So this is just the ending of chapter 3 because I didn't want to leave y'all without an end child. Okay. So for anyone who just came on, part 1 of chapter 3 of The Richest Man in Babylon is already uploaded and available for you guys under my live section. So go ahead and check that out. But we are just finishing up chapter 3, and I only have like 2 or 3 pages to go. So let's get into it. All right. So, as a man perfected himself in his calling, even so doeth his ability to earn increase. In those days, when I was a humble scribe, carving upon the clay for a few coppers each day, I observed that other workers did more than I and were paid more. Therefore, did I determine that I would be exceeded by none. Okay. Nor did it take long for me to discover the reason for their greater success. More interest in my work, more concentration upon my task, more persistence in my effort, and behold, few men could carve more tablets in a day than I. With reasonable promptness, my increased skills was rewarded, nor was it necessary for me to go 6 times to my master to request recognition. Okay, hard work will always show up is basically what Mans is saying. All right. Ooh. The more of wisdom we know, the more we may earn. The man who seeks to learn more of his craft shall be richly rewarded. If he is an artisan, he may seek to learn the methods and the tools of those most skilled in the same line. If he laboreth at the law, or at healing, he may consult and exchange knowledge with others of his calling. If he be a merchant, he may continually seek better goods that can be purchased at lower prices. Always do the affairs of man change and improve, because keen-minded men seek greater skills that they may better serve those upon whose patronage they depend. Therefore, I urge all men to be in the front rank of progress and not to stand still, lest they be left behind. Okay? Always make sure that you're improving and doing what you need to do, become a better version of who you were yesterday, because today you might be doing and being a whole new position, y'all. So that's what this is saying. Many things come to make a man's life rich with gainful experiences. Such things as the following a man must do if he shall respect himself. He must pay his debts with all promptness within his power, not purchasing that for which he is unable to pay. So don't be out here using your credit card, child. That's what he's saying. He must take care of his family, that they may think and speak well of him. He must make a will of record, that in case the gods call him, proper and honorable division of his property be accomplished. Oh my God, make a will, right? And then set up yourself for retirement, all those. He must have compassion upon those who are injured or smitten by misfortune, and aid them within reasonable limits. He must do deeds of thoughtfulness to those dear to him. Thus, the 7th and last remedy for a lean purse is to cultivate thy own powers, to study and become wiser, to become more skillful, to so act as to respect thyself. Thereby shalt thou acquire confidence in thyself to achieve thy carefully considered desires. Consistency, persistence. That is what this is saying. These then are the 7 remedies for a lean purse, which out of the experience of a long and successful life, I do urge for all men who desire wealth. There is more gold in Babylon, my student, than thou dreamest of. There's abundance for all. Go forth and practice these truths, that thou mayest prosper and grow wealthy, as is thy right. Go thou forth and teach these truths, that every honorable subject of his majesty may also share liberally in the ample wealth of our beloved city. This is thy king's command. So, at the end of it all, right, man said, help those, but don't always try to be giving it away. Right? Because there's more to be desired, but always make sure that you are the best version of yourself. So number 7 is to be a better version of yourself. Attain the knowledge that is needed. And so that is also why I started reading this book, or why I did Sunday Reads with y'all, because I know that I would like to read this book, but sometimes I don't like reading on my own, child. So I need y'all to hold me accountable. And so Sunday Reads help you and helps me. And so that's why I do it. But it also gives me the knowledge and you the knowledge, and we can read this together, you know? Hey, Clara Murphy. Hey, girl. Or hey, sir. Whichever one you are. But yeah, that's why I started reading this book, y'all. But this is the end of chapter 3. Like I said earlier, I was reading child for a whole like 70 minutes, 75 minutes. I was reading part 1 of this chapter 3. And so it's out there on my YouTube channel under my live. Go ahead and check that out. And this was just the ending of chapter 3 in itself, which we found our 7 remedies, or learned our 7 remedies, which is to use 9 of 10th of what you earned only, make a budget and adjust as necessary, put your money to work, child, because they can't be a broke friend just sitting down in the house doing nothing, getting dusty, child. They need to be out there having children, making more money on money on money on money on money on money on money, okay? Number 4, understand your investment and protect your principal. Don't be out here just making unwise investment just because your friend or your family is saying, hey, I got this great idea. Okay, and don't be doing all that. So understand your investments. If you're going to invest in a company, make sure you understand it. Oh my God, this is what my mentor keeps telling me. And protect your principal. So anything that you're putting in, make sure that you're protecting it. Own your home, child, because if you don't have to pay mortgage or anything, child, blessings on blessings on blessings, because you have more money to spend and to build your wealth. And then prepare for retirement and to be a better version of yourself by gaining knowledge, okay? So those are the 7 remedies that I learned in here. This is Sunday Reads. This is part 2. Go ahead and read part 1. Well, go ahead and listen to part 1 and all the things. And thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video. And guys, I will see you next Sunday for chapter 4 of The Richest Man in Babylon. That looked like 8, but chapter 4 of The Richest Man in Babylon for us to get into it. And then we will have one more chapter after that. Okay. But thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and watch part 1 if you want to see if you want to hear all of the chapter. And my name is Aneke. Happy Sunday Reads, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Ooh, child. How do we end the live? How do we... Here comes the problem. How do we end the live? And peace out.